All right, Jason, get us out of this. It's cold out there, but not as cold as it was this morning.
Well, I got one connection to Mr. Roethlisberger.
Oh.
One connection.
You do?
Between he and I. He's from my first market in Lima, Ohio. That's the one connection that he and I have.
Yeah, he's from Fostoria, I believe.
Yep, that's
or
in
Findlay,
that,
one of the two.
He was born in Lima,
Bowling
but
Greenway.
Yeah, I think it's Findlay. Yeah, and that is in the Lima market. You're right.
Yep, sure is. My good
right.
old friends over there. All right, well, Betsy is wearing sort of the color that we're beginning to see in parts of our area here. Bit of yellow coming in. You can see where that frontal boundary, at least that trough, is beginning to move some of that snow showers out of the area. We're still leaving some freezing drizzle around for the most part, but that is good news for us in one form or fashion. If you're done with the snow, most of that activity is pushing out of the area right now. We're still waiting on that frontal boundary to hit northeast Ohio for the most part later into the night, into the early hours for tomorrow. But this low pressure system is going to move off towards the east, and that will allow for very, very cold air to move right back into northeast Ohio late Friday night, heading to early Saturday night. However, tonight is still going to be cold as well. You can see where some of the lake snow is beginning to kick off there along the Great Lakes region there. We're still dealing with that here. Surface temperatures, at least surface winds, are out of the southwest. So that is indicative that the front has not cleared our region yet, but the trough is pulling in some of that northwesterly breeze. About 10 to 15 miles per hour, causing our wind chills for us this evening, guys, to feel like the teens and even almost single digits for some. So we're still locked into the cold across northeast Ohio. Through the overnight hours and early hours for tomorrow, we'll have some lingering light residual snow still expected. National Design hour-by-hour forecast will keep those winds out of the southwest and then likely due west as we near the midnight hour. And then tomorrow morning, temperatures most likely are going to be falling from the mid-20s down through the teens throughout the day. And then by the drive at 5, it is going to be feeling like single digits and negatives for so many people here. So it's going to be that night that you really, really want to huddle up here and get close to the fire. By Saturday morning, look at this. Single digits, some areas feeling like negatives, and even surface temperatures are going to be flirting with the negatives as well. But as high pressure moves on in, we'll have that northwest winds coming on in, clearing things out, and we'll have a lot more sunshine to work with, which is great news for the start of the weekend. Overnight lows, take a look at this. Likely going to be in the teens, even low 20s. Medina at about 20, 21 in Lakeside, 21 for you, Chardon. Tomorrow, Friday highs, likely stuck in the teens, as I said before. Sandusky at 17. Nearly about 5 degrees difference you can see down over in Carrollton. They'll be in the mid to low 20s. Now for that Arctic push that we're talking about. It is coming from the Hudson Bay region in northern Canada, and it's going to be punching all the way down south. By Sunday morning, along the Panhandle, they're going to be in the 20s. Down in Miami, by Sunday morning, they're likely going to be in the mid to upper 30s. So that is no type of air that they are used to. We'll start to rid ourselves of that by Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, which is good news for us as the ridge is going to be setting up, and we'll see that reflecting in our temperatures by Wednesday and Thursday of next week. So take a look at this. This is your Union Home Mortgage 7-day sun and high clouds again for the weekend after dealing with some of those AM light snows for tomorrow. By Sunday, notice we start to trend warmer. 20s expected by Sunday, low 30s, finally getting above the freezing mark. This is what we've been waiting for, guys. By Tuesday and Wednesday, despite 40s coming back on in, even overnight lows likely being above the freezing mark, we have another system coming back in, bringing rain and even some mix. So we'll talk about that in the next half hour.
Yeah, well, be careful what you wish for, because those warming temperatures mean a lot of sloppy, melting snow and mess.
Gooey mess.
Hopefully not too much of a flooding potential, but that is something we are definitely going to have to keep an eye on.
All righty.